Xavier, what's it like to be in Storm colours after the long lead-up?
Oh, it's pretty surreal. I had to make my decision, and I'm real happy with the decision I made. Had a few chats with Craig, and I feel like what he told me, that was the pinpoint on why I came down here. Certain reasons, and then now that I'm here, it's a pretty surreal feeling. Like I said, joining the team for our first session today, and I'm getting to know everyone in the staff. It's been a really good time down here so far.
What's it been like leading up to making the move and, sort of counting down the weeks till pre-season start? What's it been like for you?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Hey, I'm pretty happy I made my decision now, and I could get on with my training. And in the off season, I enjoyed my time down the Gold Coast with my family, and I stuck to a bit of training. We got sent out programs to do to prepare ourselves for coming down here. So I got stuck into that straight away where I made my decision. So it's been pretty good. And then now that I'm down here and starting with the boys, it's been really good my time here so far.
Can you share what Craig told you that really sort of got you across the line?
Oh, I think the first thing that when you think about the Storm is how good the people are here, especially the staff and players. So one of the first things he told me was you won't fit in down here if you're not a good person. So what I feel like is if you surround yourselves with the people you want to be and what you want to be like, they'll improve you. So that was my first step in leading to making my decision with the Storm. And then also looking at how tough they train. I think that's a big key on why they're so good is because everyone understands how tough they train and everyone talks about the real hard pre-seasons they do, and I'm about to go into it now. I had my first day today, so I'm sort of just bracing for it, and it's slowly going to get harder and harder, but I'm really looking forward to the challenge.
Did they go easy on you today, or did they let you rip right away?
Oh, I don't think I'd say easy. We had testing, but it still felt like I was getting flogged, but I think it will get a lot harder from here on now, so yeah.
A lot of guys outside backs have come here and done really well. Josh Adokar, Sully, there's a list. How are you feeling about following in those footsteps and trying to, not match, but trying to, do the same, have the same sort of success?
Oh, I think the main thing I came down here was to improve myself. I didn't really think about what the other people have done. Obviously, I know the Storm's built a legacy on the players that pull on that jersey, and you have to respect that. But I want to make my own legacy, and I want to improve on certain aspects that will help the team on the field. And fingers crossed, if I do have a good pre-season, I can pull on that purple jersey. But there's a lot of hard work I have to do first before I can do that. So we just have to see what happens with that.
I just mentioned Josh Adokar. You've kind of you've sort of been earmarked as his replacement. You're filling some pretty big shoes there, I guess. I know you've both played Origin and that, but yeah, he's a bit of a cult figure, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, obviously, Josh has done a lot for Melbourne and done a lot of great things for New South Wales as well. But when I look at it, like I said before, I don't really think about that aspect. I just want to focus on myself and look at improving myself, and that will help me eventually, hopefully, pull on that purple jersey. But like I said, there's a lot of hard work I have to do first, and I have to prove a point. I'm coming in here, starting a fresh slate, and I'm a rookie still, so I really want to have a point to prove this pre-season and show what I have, and hopefully I can pull that purple jersey on come next year.
Justin Olam obviously is from PNG, and that's your background. Do you still have family there, or have you sort of had any conversations? Have you got sort of any, I don't know, any ties, I suppose, together from PNG?
I don't know about any ties, but Justin's been a real big help to me, especially when I signed. There was a few boys that messaged me and gave me a call, and Justin was one of them. And he just said if I need anything, he's there to talk, and he's helped me a lot. He's even through just social media messaging me, seeing how I'm doing. When I talk about the Melbourne Storm and the people they have here, how good people they are, that just proves a point. As soon as I signed, nearly the whole team messaged me saying they can't wait for me to come down and get stuck into work with me. So that makes me feel like I'm at home, and that just proves the point that Craig said, if you're a good person, you'll fit in down here. And so far, everyone I've met has been really good to me.
Craig's got a history of sending newcomers out to the building site at some point. Has he
Yeah.
sorted you out yet? Are you going to have the hard hat on?
Yeah, I'll be. yeah, I'll be heading to work in a couple of weeks' time. So I've never picked up a tool in my life. So we'll see how we go with that aspect. Hopefully I go all right with that. But yeah, I'm probably more nervous about that than the actual pre-season. So hopefully I don't pull up with any injuries from that. So yeah.
Was it daunting knowing that they got the camp, they got work, they got these different things that not a lot of places do, right when you come here and try and establish yourself?
Yeah, I think that's the main reason why they're so good, is the certain things that they do. So with the work placement, and it just shows how grateful you should be for the opportunity you have. Obviously, not too many people get these opportunities to come down to the Storm and get to do a pre-season with them. So when you get put in that work placement spot, you want to do your best in that work placement and then follow that into training, and it just proves what kind of a person you are. So taking that on board, and with the other camps as well, just trying to give your best effort and just don't quit. I think that's the main thing that Craig and all the staff and players want to see is someone that's reliable on the field and won't give up for you. So you can see why the Melbourne Storm is such a high-held team to everyone, and everyone looks up to them, is because of the certain aspects that they put into their training and around the environment and the culture they've built. You can see why they're so good.
You moved in with anyone?
Yeah, so I've moved in with Trent. He was here last year and this year. And I've also moved in with Cole, so Cole Guy. So his dad was a previous player at the club, so he's contracted here now. So and he was my best friend growing up as well. So we played junior footy with each other. So since under nines, we've been playing footy with each other. Went to school with each other. Done everything with each other. So I get to follow my journey with him, and it's a dream sort of come true. We always talked about playing in the NRL someday together, and we're one step closer to that, but right now it's just sort of putting our head down and getting into some work.
Did you know that was happening, or did that sort of just sort of...
No, not at all. Yeah, it sort of just happened, and it was a bit of a surprise to me. So when I signed, I found out 2 weeks later that he signed. He came and told me that he signed as well. So it was a dream come true. It was sort of like a fairy tale sort of thing for us. So we're really excited, and we've been loving our time at Melbourne so far. So I think, yeah, we came here on Monday, and then we've gone out and eaten at cafes for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So we've heard how good the food is, and it's lived up to that expectation. So it's been really good, Melbourne.
What about the chilly winters? How are you going to go with that?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Hey, I only brought one jumper down, so I think I have to go to the shops and get a few things there. And it was raining yesterday, and it rained a bit today, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm not too used to the rainy sort of weather, but I think I have to get used to it.
Where did you guys play juniors together, you and Cole?
So we played on the Gold Coast at Currumbin Eagles, so from under 9s through till under 17s we played together. So did that, and then we went to school together at Marymount College. So yeah, we spent a lot of time together, and then we're going to be here together now for another 2 years. So we're just really looking forward to that.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.